you, I found my peace somehow. Let go of every thought that was holding me back. Yeah. I'm in love with you in every way.
Hey guys, as you can see, we are currently at the shooting range. Woohoo! Today, we've prepared a pretty interesting experiment for you, which involves shooting with real, live firearms. And of course, we've brought a large number of targets for the shooting, which we will test for resistance to shots. We'll line up all these targets and shoot at them. Through this, we'll find out at what point a certain material can stop a bullet or whether it can stop it at all. Not long ago, we filmed a video with the guys about a chainmail made from coins. We tested it with various weapons. One of the first weapons was an air pistol, and it couldn't penetrate the fabric at all. So, the first target we'll take today will be fabric. Naturally, an air pistol and a real firearm are completely different things, but it's still interesting to see if there's any chance that the fabric can stop a real bullet.
What do you guys think? Will it penetrate or not?
Of course it will. It's just fabric after all.
I think so too, but it's silk. It's very resistant to tearing, so there's a slight chance.
For some reason, I think it will go through. I don't know why. This just seems unlikely that fabric can't stop a bullet.
Well, I'm 100% sure that it will piece right through, like a knife through butter.
Here we have 30 layers of fabric, specifically silk, because silk is very resistant to tearing. By the way, the first bulletproof vest was invented using silk. There was a man who had a handkerchief folded 4 times and a bullet was shot at it, but it didn't go through. That's when people first started thinking about it. But how did it happen? What kind of weapon was used? And is it true at all? As for me, I'm looking at all of this, and I simply don't believe that a live bullet won't penetrate the fabric. But if it does happen, I think it would be really cool. Let me introduce you to Igor Vladimirovich. Today, he will be our shooter, destroying all of our targets. With your experience, you've probably been shooting for quite some time. Is it possible to stop a bullet with silk?
Well, not with this amount.
If it does stop, will you be greatly surprised?
Very much so.
All right then, I think we shouldn't delay any further, and basically we can make the first shot now.
Shoot while he's still there.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead. Firing.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know. It went through the entire fabric. The first one went through, the second one went through, the third one went through, the fourth one went through, the fifth one went through, 8, 9, 10, something went through. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Absolutely all layers of silk were pierced. Who would have doubted that? But there's a possibility that it happened that way because there was some space between the silk layers, whereas according to the legend, it was a handkerchief folded 4 times, so the silk layers were pressed tightly against each other. Let's make another shot, but this time, let's connect all the silk layers into one, but very thick.
I don't know about the other guys, but I'm sure that absolutely nothing will change. Whether they fold it or not, it will just go through it, all of it.
If we fold all the fabric together, do you think something will change?
No, it will still penetrate.
Then how do you explain the fact that the bulletproof vest was invented in the first place? Is all of this a lie?
No, back then, the bullets were simply weaker. They were lead bullets without jackets.
And silk was better.
Yeah. Max, do you really think there's a chance it won't penetrate at all?
You know, when we folded all of this into multiple layers, it started to seem that way to me. Let's mark the previous shots on this side and that side. And now let's move on to the shot. Although, what are we waiting for? Nothing has changed. I think it went through. This shot was fired with an SKS, a fairly powerful weapon, and back in the days when silk bulletproof vests were invented, they didn't have such firearms. All the weapons of that era were relatively weaker, so we decided to use the weakest weapon we have. It's a small caliber rifle.
It would hit here and exit from the other side. I guarantee it. A hole on both sides.
Next in line is leather. And for some reason, I feel like it definitely won't penetrate. Around 20 layers. That's the maximum.
All 30 layers, 100%. I'm also sure we'll go through everything, just like that.
I missed.
Looks like it hit here, then turned around and basically went sideways. Yeah, boy.
I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, but with the rifle, we pierced the leather. Now we'll shoot at it with a small caliber rifle. Will it go through as well?
No.
The first one went through, the second one went through, the third one went through, 17, 18, 19. To stop the small caliber rifle, it would require 20 layers of leather. Quite an interesting fact, and most importantly, useful. I don't know who or when it will come in handy, but it's very interesting.
All right, guys, chill.
I'm a scientist. Are you ready? Let's go.
Where should I put it? Here?
Wait. Yes, dummy. I'm recording right now.
Well, you said, are you ready? I said, yes, I'm ready.
To the team.
Well, let's do it again.
Next, we'll try to destroy ice. In the previous video, when we shot our Coca-Cola cannon, we couldn't penetrate the ice. But of course, we all know that it's much more powerful than the cannons we're using today. In essence, there's no chance of penetrating this ice. None. All right, but now seriously, I'm 1,000,000,000% sure that the cannon will go through, but probably no more than 7 layers. So that's about 70 centimeters of ice, since each ice block is approximately, more or less, obviously less than 10 centimeters in thickness. By the time we transported it, arranged everything, and it was its turn, it had already melted by 1 centimeter. Well, in general, about 70 centimeters.
I think it will penetrate about a meter.
What do you guys think?
It'll probably go through 3 or 4 and that's it.
8 at minimum.
Definitely 5, but maybe more.
I don't think it can do more.
Now, I think it's worth asking the people who really understand this. Igor, how many centimeters of ice do you think it will penetrate?
Well, probably around 60, something like that.
I just thought maybe even 3 blocks.
Loading. Loaded. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Whoa.
4, like I said. 4, like I said. No more than probably 7 layers. Maybe even less. Around 50 centimeters, I think. I just thought maybe even 3 blocks.
Well, that was pretty sick.
Honestly, I still hoped it would be much more powerful, but physics says no, it's impossible. Nope. But still, let's not forget that we have another weapon, Beakus. It's much more powerful, so let's see how many layers it will break.
Are you ready?
Whoa!
As it turns out, the ice doesn't care whether this weapon is stronger or not. 4 ice blocks, that's the maximum. They scattered in exactly the same way. Honestly, I expected much more. Well, our small caliber TOS 78 only pierced 1.5 ice blocks. Well, we didn't expect more than that. All right, let's move on to the next target.
Actually, you expected more. You said 2, didn't you?
No more than 2. No more. No more means no more. No more.
Well, and not less.
Yeah. Like an automatic. Like in an automatic, the next thing we'll destroy is paper. And we need to do it as quickly as possible. It's very heavy.
Shooting.
It feels like the bullet got stuck in the very first stack of paper. For some reason, I feel like it didn't even reach the second one. Did it graze the second layer?
Of course it did, come on.
Toot, 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 toot. Yo-ho! It pierced through the first layer. Intriguing. Toot, 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 bang! Whoa! How-bam!
Damn, and where did it?
There it is.
And here is the bullet itself. It feels like the bullet hit not the paper, but something metallic. So much paper wasted. We could use it to write so many scripts. Since we still have plenty of paper, we decided to shoot it with a shotgun as well. Okay, we're gonna compare their power. All right.
Good.
What did it
good,
penetrate?
good.
What did it penetrate? Did it penetrate the first layer?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's stuck in
The bullet
second
is
layer.
already all the way out. It looks very strange. It's so
Strange
odd.
bullet.
Are you sure it was actually a bullet? It has a strange shape. This is what a bullet looks like after hitting paper. I wouldn't want to crash into paper at that speed. Will we shoot with the small caliber rifle?
There is no reason for that. No point. We have
Shooting with the small caliber rifle.
great idea.
Max always listens to everyone.
The small caliber rifle couldn't even penetrate a single stack of paper. Well, as a summary, today we were able to determine how much more powerful one weapon is compared to another. Considering that there are 500 sheets of paper in one stack, the weapon power according to the Mamix table is as follows. SKS, 1750, Beakus, 750 layers of paper, and the small caliber rifle, 250 sheets of paper. Scientific, educational, and interesting. Today at the shooting range, we also brought a real bulletproof vest. And we decided to test how well it can actually protect. Because I've only encountered bulletproof vests in movies. They seem to save lives there, but can a bulletproof vest protect against the weapons we're shooting today? It's hard. Anyway, I would never stand there and let someone shoot at me while wearing this bulletproof vest, so we need something more useless, of course. Demon!
What?
Put on the bulletproof vest.
Okay, I feel like a bad guy in it.
Can you sit here?
For the video, right?
Yeah, Dima, close your eyes. Everything will be fine, Dim.
Are you gonna
Everything
be
will
taking
fine.
pictures?
Yeah, let's go. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Let's do it. We'll shoot approximately 5 or even 10 shots in a row so that there's nothing left of him alive.
Dima, is it okay if we shoot you like 5 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, it's fine.
I hope with a photo gun.
Yeah, Dim, with the photo gun.
Demon, are you okay there?
Yeah, all good. I'm alive.
Oh, man. Demon!
Wow.
Okay, let's see.
And I said it would penetrate as well.
Well, by the way, he's still alive. The funny thing is that the bulletproof vest is not intact. It hit just a little above it. With the plate, nothing particularly happened. I can't really tell if it hit it or not. Let's try shooting directly at the plate without the bulletproof vest. Oh, whoa. A direct hit. It didn't penetrate, but there's a decent dent. Well, in general, a bulletproof vest can save a life and do it without any problems. It's amazing, isn't it? A bulletproof vest is made to save lives from bullet impacts, and it does save lives. Interesting facts. All right, let's move on to something that is definitely in doubt. Now, we're going to try shooting at a tree stump. But looking at this stump, I have serious doubts because I already have experience with destroying wood. It's very difficult, much more difficult than ice. Once we were shooting a video with the guys and tried to blow up dry wood using the most powerful firecracker. We didn't succeed at all. There wasn't even a change. so I think there's no point in shooting at this stump. That's why we'll take this small one to have at least a slight chance of breaking it. But you know, even then, I'm not sure anything will happen. I think it's gonna get stuck somewhere in the middle.
Dennis, do you think it'll penetrate or not?
Well, looking at the ice, I'm not sure it will actually penetrate.
I think it will penetrate about 70% of the stuff, but it won't go all the way through.
I don't know why, but I think SKS will penetrate it all the way through because I judge by the games. In games, thin trees get pierced while big ones don't. That's why I'm not betting on the big stump. But this one, I think it'll penetrate it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, wow. It went through.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Well, that's great. The rifle easily penetrated the tree, considering that it's 12.5 centimeters thick. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I had a completely different opinion, as did many of the guys on our team. But we didn't bring the big stump for nothing, and I think, at last, its time has come.
I told you that it would penetrate all the way through.
Woohoo! Looks like it split it in half right here.
You can actually chop wood like that.
That would be much faster than doing it this way.
Yeah, and much more fun.
Whoa!
The SKS could not penetrate the 33 centimeter thick stump, and where the bullet got stuck, we can only guess or cut into it.
Oh, and here we go again.
Did it penetrate it this time?
There's definitely an entry point here.
And once again, no exit. As a result, even the Beakus couldn't penetrate the stump. What were we even hoping for? It's a tree after all. Let's move on to the next target.
Hey Max, how about we put it flat and just shoot like that because it's layered, one on top of the other. I think it might penetrate that way.
It's unlikely to penetrate it completely, but it might split it.
It definitely went through again. There was a sound.
I don't think you hit it. Maybe it just entered.
Yeah, I think it went through here.
There's an entry point, but that's it.
If it were dry, it would have penetrated it for sure. No, it wouldn't.
So, can a firearm penetrate 30 walls of Legos? I think it can't.
Max, do you really think that it can't or not?
Judging by how things have been going today, I think it will penetrate everything. Although, I don't know. I really don't know.
Can't the bullet go sideways? No, it will penetrate all the way through.
The bullet's trajectory can be traced layer by layer in the Legos, how it behaved. In this case, you can see it started spinning. On the first layer, it clearly entered here. It started to rotate slightly. On the fourth layer, it clearly hit flat. And here, it just started to disintegrate. And in the end, the bullet flew sideways. 11 layers of Lego. Igor, do you think if we take another shot now, there's a chance it will go all the way through?
If we use the Beakus, it might fly straighter for sure.
Then I suggest we take another shot, and it will be with the Beakus.
Ready? Yeah.
They went through all of them, absolutely. Now, you know, I realized one thing. It's very difficult to determine the power of a weapon based on a single case. For example, in some cases, like with paper, the Beakus performed worse because it has a wider bullet, making it harder for it to pass through the paper. But in cases like this, it simply outperforms and doesn't give the SKS a chance. And so, 30 layers of Lego shattered.
I think this is the funniest volleyball game in my life.
Well, I still want to play volleyball, so I'm keeping one ball for myself.
Is everyone ready? Yeah.
Ooh,
all the way
I think
through.
it went through all of them.
Whether the balls were penetrated or not, I can determine even with my eyes closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 balls gone. Good thing I didn't put that one here. I'll take it home.
Were you actually surprised that they all went through?
I was surprised that they all went through, to be honest, because there's rubber and faux leather or whatever it is, and it all got penetrated. And the most important thing is there's a big layer of air inside.
I thought that the bullet would just bounce off and land in my hands, right?
Yes. Well, guys, we understand the balls now. And us too. What should we move on to next?
I don't even know. There's a lot to choose
Toys?
from.
There are toys. All right, who's up for shooting at toys?
Well, let's do it.
Next in line, we have toys, as you've understood. I think it's clear with them, just like with the balls. So we decided not to test how many layers it will penetrate, but to make it visually appealing.
Let's feed the bears with lead.
They're so soft, it's a shame. All for the content.
I wonder if they deliberately positioned them with their behinds towards the pellets or not.
Art requires sacrifice. Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna put it all back inside him now. Man, there are holes here.
Give him
All the
artificial
organs.
respiration,
Carefully.
and he'll come alive. Come on, go ahead.
Diman, do you have an apple?
I don't have anything.
You know, we need it, right?
Oh man, I wanted to eat it.
Do you think that you're accurate enough?
Of course.
Do you think you can hit right there from this distance? The very, very, very last spot.
Well, with glasses, yeah.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
75 meters. 100 meters. Now, we'll see just how accurate our shooter really is. He has a lot of experience, at least. Do you even want to shoot without optics?
Of course. The optics needs to be sighted in.
Do you think it's possible at all?
Obviously.
On which attempt?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
But less than 10?
Well, less, of course.
Missed. Yes!
Whoa!
Direct hit. Hit on the 4th attempt. Honestly, I'm very surprised, considering that there's no optics. It's just a simple sight. That's really impressive. And this will be the last shot for today. There are legends that it's possible to shoot through a rail with a firearm, and we're going to test it now. This is the last shot for today, and I hope it will be the most epic one.
No, it won't penetrate from the distance. It can only go through at a close range, and that's it.
Whoa! Oh man, even standing there, I heard that bang. My ears are ringing, not from the shot itself, but from that ringing sound.
Oh my
Look at that
goodness.
hole. Well, actually, it's just a little bump.
I've actually heard multiple times that you can shoot through a rail with an AK. In terms of power, this weapon is roughly the same as an AK, but it didn't penetrate from 50 meters. Well, that's how it goes. Well, this video has come to an end. I hope you found it interesting to observe all this. Good luck to everyone. Bye for now. Roar!